Hey everybody, it's Christina Rivoli, and this is the Legacy Elite Team Call Instagram Power Session. We're going to get some work done today. Happy Labor Day, and it is September 2nd. Super excited, super pumped for a brand new month, fresh start, clean slate, new goals, new vision. Just mentally do the work. Journal if you have to, well, not if you have to. I would suggest that you journal. Have some sort of system where you keep yourself on check mentally. And that can be through your faith, through journaling, through whatever you feel like you need to be like mentally clear and mentally focused. I know that has been a huge one for me, as well as staying connected into the team, into the challenge groups, into my own fitness journey, my own transformation, my own health goals. And that is what's going to keep you plugged in and feeling like you are being productive. And do the productive work, because I know when I get clouded or when I start feeling like something's off and I get in a rut, I get myself stuck in a rut, like one of those factors is off. And if I don't keep myself on check and do the daily work for my mental clarity, then it's, I go down this rabbit hole and it's really hard to dig myself out. So just wanted to nail in that point of take care of yourself, like focus on you and your mental state, your mental focus, your mental clarity, and how that relates to your transformation, you showing up as a coach every single day, and showing up on social media too, and reaching out to challengers and to coaches on your team. So we are going to do the Instagram power session. Karina had posted a YouTube video recording from another team call and another checkoff list. I updated it to just make it look nicer, to have it all on one page for the entire week, whereas the other one was like you had to print out one every single day or every time you did it. I feel like that's a waste of paper, and I'm like, let's save Mother Earth and use as least resources as possible and save paper. I also posted it as an image so you can save it on your phone if you want to do it digitally, and save it digitally on your phone and go and that, whatever works for you. So print out this page if you haven't done so. It's called Instagram Power Session. It's saved in the Legacy Elite files and in the post for today's team call. Basically, if you have yet to watch that recording and do the power hour with that other coach, she talks about using Instagram as your networking tool. Yes, we are network marketers. It's part of our title as a Beachbody coach, as Team Beachbody. We are in the network marketing system, which means you got to put yourself out there. You got to step into a role and become a leader that you envision for yourself. And one way to do that is through social media. And it's honestly, in my opinion, it's like the easiest way to grow a network marketing business. There are belly-to-belly procedures, and I've also done belly-to-belly work, but I love network marketing because it fits my current busy lifestyle as a mom of 3 and just being super busy all day long. And I'm sure you are. You have a lot on your plate. So use your social media in regards to networking. Like, we got to wipe our slate clean. Once you become a coach, you got to wipe your slate clean, as I'm not using social media to share photos for my family. Like, yes, you can do that still, but that's not your main focus anymore. Your main focus, if you're coaching, is to grow your network. And that means you gotta take away, especially these first couple of ones, you gotta take away the attachment, your emotional attachment to finding new people, and not get your feelings hurt if they don't follow you back, or you get messages that you don't like. You just gotta take the emotional attachment away from it, because your job is to network, and that's what we're gonna use Instagram for today. So your first one is to create an engaging Instagram post. And I would suggest that if you don't do this already, have your camera roll full of pictures that you take of yourself. If like one day you get all dressed up and your makeup's nice and your hair is nice and you like feel good in the clothes that you're wearing, set up a mini photo session with a nice background and you're outside in your backyard or in front of your house or at a park, in front of your garage, because the garage is usually white, or a nice wall if you go somewhere nice. And take pictures. I like to use my Instagram husband, Richard, when we're out and about, and I've trained him, like we've had this discussion already, to take multiple shots, like just keep taking pictures of me, and I'm just gonna move around and pretend I'm like my own supermodel. And I have a whole bunch of pictures saved on my camera roll. Then what I do next after that is when I'm like sitting down, instead of watching TV, or if I'm in the middle of a show that I'm not really connected to, I'll just go and open up Lightroom, which is an app, and it's an Adobe Photoshop app called Lightroom. And what I have done is I purchased a preset on Etsy that I liked for like $3 or something like that, 3 or 4, maybe $5. And I save that to my Lightroom, and every time I'm in a creative mindset, creative space for editing photos, I simply copy the preset and edit my photos, and just have like a camera roll ready of photos that I can use and grab from when I'm like inspired for a post, or if I have a call to action. So if you have not done that yet, make it a point to go on Etsy, just search Lightroom presets, and you're going to find different filters. Basically, they're filters that you like, that you're drawn to. And what you want to look for is like, make sure it's clear, make sure they're bright, make sure they catch your attention. If they catch your attention, that's awesome. That means like, oh yeah, I really like that. Your eyes really like that. Your brain really likes that. So get that preset, save it, and the directions will walk you through on how to do that. If you're having trouble, YouTube it. YouTube is an amazing source of information if you are having questions or need help with something. Okay, so create an engaging Instagram post. So what is an engaging Instagram post? When you ask a question, like if you're telling a story and then you ask a question to your audience. So that way your post, they can write in the comment section, they can answer that question. And this can be nutrition related, this can be your transformation, this can be how you're feeling for the day. So your job is just to create a post and then ask a question at the very end to create engagement on your post, because your goal for this is to get comments on that post. If you need inspiration, find a coach that you find inspiring, see what posts they have tons of comments on, see what kind of questions they asked, and use not copy it word for word, but use that as a sample to inspire yourself to create your own post, your own engagement post. Okay, so I know that's going to take some time for some of us, so we're going to go on to the next one, which is create one new Instagram story poll. Now, this is really simple. I've been doing this for the past few days since Karina posted the video, and I've been creating polls on almost every single photo on my story. Not everyone, but quite a few. So even today, I made an oatmeal bowl that I put like a whole bunch of stuff that I love. And I put, what did I put? I think I wrote yum, and then the other one, recipe please. And so people could click on that. So do that right now. Create a poll. You can take a team call, a picture of our team call. Right, you can put girl gang, love connecting with amazing women, whatever it is. You can use emojis. Just get in the habit of creating polls or that slide bar so that people can interact on your Facebook stories. So job number 1, go and do that right now. Create a poll on your Instagram story of some sort. I just finished working out, so I'm gonna do a poll about my workout photo, my post-workout selfie. And don't overthink it, you guys. Like, make it fun, make your Instagrams fun, your Instagram stories fun and engaging, and you're gonna wanna show up more. Okay, next one is 100 follows slash unfollow. So what you wanna do for this point is go to a page that you love, one of your niches. If you love like a certain personal development page, if you love a certain um, person that does like shares recipes all the time, if you whatever it is that you, if you like plants, I love plants. If you follow a plant person who has a really good following and good engagement on their page because they share really good content, find a page that you feel really connected to and go to their page, go to their last post and see who liked that last post. Another way to do this is if you go to your search page, the little magnifying glass, the Explorer page, and you find one, usually there, like Instagram does the algorithm where your people are going to be on this page, your niche people, like what you like to do, what you use Instagram for, what you follow. A lot of mine right now is like gray hair diva because I'm growing up my grays. um pretty backgrounds, pretty office stuff because I just repainted and I was using Instagram to search for painting inspiration or office decoration inspiration. So usually your Explorer page has a good idea of what you like and what your interests are right now. So find a picture that like grabs your attention that you want to look at more into, and then open up the likes from the last post and just start following 100 people. Like, you see these follow buttons? Follow, and just go down. No attachment to this. There's no emotional attachment to this. You're just following people. You're just scrolling down and following all the people. You're not caring if they're going to follow you back or not. The one thing that I don't want you to do is go on another coach's page, because if you're going on another coach's page, you're basically putting your hand in a pot that's already done. They're already engaging. They're already captured an audience. So find a page where it's not about Beachbody coaching. It's I would even stay away from like nutritional pages because like we're in like the health and fitness realm. I would go into like where's your favorite place to eat, like their Instagram page. Where is your favorite place to hang out? Your location. Um, where else? Products that you use, places that you shop. Um, like I said, I'm into plants. I like thrifting, going to thrift stores. Just like find the things that you like outside of health and fitness and go to those pages and start following people. And that should take you no more than like 5 minutes. I would say like 2, 3, 4 minutes, 5 minutes max. Like, this is not complicated whatsoever. And like, again, you have no emotional attachment to this power session. And again, like I know we went over this for the basic Instagram training in the unit section. You want to make sure your Instagram is public. You don't want it to be private, because when these people see that you followed them, what are they going to do? What's their first action? They're going to go check out your profile. And if your profile is private and they see nothing about you, they're going to be like, they're not going to follow you. They're not going to follow you back. So what you want to do is make sure your Instagram is public. They can see what you're about. They can see what you've been posting. They can basically check you out and see if they like, if they have commonalities with you, and then they're going to follow you back if they do. And that's the main goal about this. And this is why in that initial Instagram training, we wanted your Instagram to be public, or it needs to be public. And again, like I'm going through this list of this page that I'm on, and I already know that I don't want men in my niche. Like my niche is not men. I like working with women. So I'm not gonna, like the profile photo, if it's a man, I'm not following them. Okay. Next is, out of those 100 that you just followed, go to 10 of their profiles. So you're gonna click on the one person that you followed, and you're gonna try to find the one that's public, that you can see their photos. And if you like this person that you just followed, I want you to leave a comment or an interaction with, a compliment on one of their photos from one of the people that you just followed, or 10 of them actually. 10 people that you just followed, you want to go and comment and leave a compliment on one of their photos. And stay away from just like one word compliments, like great job or that's beautiful. Make it meaningful and heartfelt, and put some thought into that comment, because that's the interaction, that's the engagement. Instagram loves when they use the platform for engagement. And once they start noticing that you're engaging more on the platform, they're going to start showing your posts every time you make new posts to your new followers and your current followers more often. So if you're more engaged and you leave comments and you interact a lot, they're going to be triggered to share your stuff more because they see that engagement happening. So if you're just jumping on, we are on the part where it's leave 10 compliments from 10 of those people that we just followed, that you got on their page and you're like, oh my gosh, I love this person. Like, this is my type of person. We have the same interests. And another tip is, if you ask them a question on that comment after you complimented them, they will be likely to respond back to you, and you'll start creating a relationship that way, an IG relationship. Okay, we're gonna move on to the next one for sake of time. The next one is 10 interactions with your current followers. So let me show you how to do that. Let me share my screen on my phone. Yeah, it is actually fun, Cindy. Like this is a great power session, and you don't have to do this all in one sitting either. You can do 10 minutes and then come back to it. That's why I made the check mark, so that way you can go throughout your day and go down it throughout your day, like we do with the bat. Use this as like your checklist when you go through the bat, like as you go through the bat too. Let me share. Okay, hold on. Here we go. Okay, so here's my Instagram screen. What you want to do is go on your, is it followers? Yeah, your current followers. So click on your followers. So you're going to click on that number where it says followers. And then you can see who your followers are and go to one of their pages and do an interaction on their pages. You can like photos. You want to do this for 10 people, 10 of your current followers. You can do a comment on them. Like if you really love one of them, write a comment. But that's what you want to do. 10 of those. You want to create interactions, which is likes and comments, and just asking questions or giving compliments are really great too. So I'm wrapping up already, the 10 people. This power session doesn't take very long. If you like focus on it and you don't get sidetracked, you just do the task with no emotions attached to it, then you're going to get the outcomes that you want, which is more followers, more engagement on your posts, more eyes on your stories, and which will increase more people for you to have conversations with regarding your upcoming challenge, because you're going to be sharing about that. Okay, next one is like 25 photos. So you're gonna go to your feed and then just go down like 25 of your photos in your Instagram feed. You're just scrolling down and double tapping on the photos. Because again, Instagram wants you to use this platform, and using the platform means liking people's photos. It's going to create more engagement and more people's eyes on your feed, on your posts, and on your stories. That takes like 2 minutes to just scroll and double tap, scroll and double tap. Okay, next one is queue up a post for later. So I talked about Lightroom and like I had a whole bunch of saved pictures. So what I do now, let me share again. Okay, so I'm going to go to my Lightroom and I have all these pictures already edited and saved. So I'm just gonna grab one that I haven't used yet, which is this one. And I'm gonna save to my camera roll. And then I'm gonna go to Instagram. I'm gonna go to plus. I'm gonna go next. It's already edited. I love the brightness of it. It works with my grid. And this is gonna be saved for later. And I'm gonna have time to create a post. Press OK. So once you do that, you're gonna hit the back button, and you're gonna save a draft. Now that post can be saved for later, and when you want to post something and you already have all these photos saved, you do this multiple times, but for the sake of this, we're only gonna do one. That's how you save it for later, and you exit out, and that one is done. So you can do this. Another way to do this is go to, like if you find like quotes, and I have a few. Let's see if I have some saved. Oh, like this one. I haven't posted this one, but I love it. You can do this one too, like a quote. If you want to have quotes on your post, save for later. Go back, save draft. And there, it's in your queue. Okay. Stop share. So the next one is to bookmark a post. So when this one, if you go to a page that you love and you get inspiration from, and let me share this again because I have a few. So if you've never bookmarked a post before, so listen, Health and Vida, I love her page. If you save it to a collection, you'll hit the save to the collection page, and then I have here where I have different categories that I created. So inspiration for posts. Oh, go back. Let me find it. Bookmarks. You're saved. There, it's easier this way. So I have a whole bunch of Silver Sisters. For home inspo. So I started saving stuff for home inspiration. You can go to those pages that you saved and you can see what the recent posts look like. You can get more inspiration. So that is what you want, is like create a bookmark a post for inspiration for later. And then the next one is tag a friend. So this is what I like to do and how to tag a friend. So if I'm going here, I'm going to find Mujer Movement. So I love this page because it's like a whole bunch of inspiration and just like strong women. So I'm going to like a post and then I'm going to tag someone in here that can benefit from this. Let's just tag Karina for time's sake. And doing this is just for Instagram's interaction, to build up engagement on your Instagram, and so your stuff can be shown more on other people's stuff. Again, no emotional attachment to this. The next one is follow back 5 of your followers. Okay, so go back to your followers. And then the blue, the ones that are I'm not following back, I want to go to their pages, check them out, see what they're about. If I like them, then I'm going to follow them back. I'm not following men because I don't like men. Well, I don't want men as my customers. My ideal client is not a man. My ideal client are moms, busy moms, working moms, plant lovers, earth lovers. Those are my ideal clients. This one, no. So find 5 of your followers and follow them. Okay, that's done. Respond to someone who answered your poll. So now what you want to do, let me share again so I can show you for those that don't know how to do this. Okay, so you're going to click on your story, go to the post where you got the poll, where you created the poll. And what I did is I swiped up to get to this screen right here. And here then you can see who answered your poll. So these are the voters that answered my poll. See all. And then what you want to do is, this one was a recipe, so I'm going to type up the recipe really quick and share it to these people. And then the people that are not coaches, because I see some coaches here, the people that are not coaches, I'm going to ask them a question for this one because it's a recipe. I'm going to ask them a question at the very end, like something in regards to healthy eating. Are you in a health journey? Are you looking for more healthy recipes? Somewhere along that line where it's in relation to what the poll was. So that's what this one is to respond to someone who answered your poll. Rosie, your husband just blocked you. Yeah, Cindy, it's so easy to do, and it's been growing her followers, more views on her stories, and been talking to new people. Yes, so here's some stats from mine. Before doing this, I got max was 300 views on my stories. Now I'm up to 450 views on my stories. Pages or shoot, where'd it go? Page views. So my page views on my profile. If you go to your profile and it says the number profile visits in the last 7 days, 7 days ago, my profile visits was 187. Today it's 383. So it's increased a lot. And it's only been a couple of days. Like I started doing this on Thursday, I think. So Thursday, Friday, I didn't do anything. I did a little bit on Saturday, I didn't do the whole list. Yesterday I didn't work at all because I was at my in-laws, and then just today. So a matter of 3.5 days, I increased my engagement. Imagine if I continue doing this for a whole month, like how much engagement is going to be increased. Number of followers, I increased by 45. Yeah, 45 new followers in the past 3.5 days doing this. So consistency, the compound effect, it's going to work. And that's what we want. We want growth. We're getting growth doing this quick little power session. And like I said, you don't have to do this all in one sitting. If you have pockets during the day, do 1 or 2, move on, come back, do another 2, move on, so on and so forth. So the next one is to follow 10 people suggested for you to follow. So for those of you who don't know where this is, Let's see. So if you click the line bars, you're on their profile, you click the line bars, and it says discover, was it discover? No, no, it's this one, followers. And if you scroll all the way down, no, actually following. I'm doing this all wrong. Following. Scroll down. Where am I doing this wrong? Why am I not getting it? It was really fast before. Where is it? Profile. Where is the suggested? Discover people. Okay, suggestions. So these, there it is. Discover people. Christina, get it together. So these are the people that Instagram is suggesting for you. I already can tell that some of these people are coaches just because I know that they're coaches. So what you want to do is find the people that aren't coaches that Instagram is suggesting for you. And then just follow them. Oh, I just realized there's a typo on this Instagram power session. So the last one is follow and follow 100 people again. So once you do those 10 people that from the suggested, you're gonna, and this is how I like to do it because it saves me time. I use this app, Followers Plus. And the people that aren't following me back, I'll scroll all the way down because I want the end of the list. I know these people in the front are people that I get inspiration from, and I don't care if they're not following me back. But I want where the people here. So there, this is where it starts. Sure. Okay. That's the app that I use. I just go click, 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 click. And that's how I unfollow people. And I have to fix that. That's the final one. And that's it. That's for the power session. And then what you want for results. Did you gain new followers? Did people follow you back? If you did, yes. Did you get new engagement? Are people commenting or watching your stories? Yes. Did you get poll voters? Even if it's just one? Yes. Do you feel more productive? I think this is a big one for us because this is our whole goal for this power session is to feel like you have moved your business forward. Did you meet someone new? Are you starting new conversations from this? This has to be a good one because you already sent a poll, a response to a person that marked your poll. You started a conversation, and the conversation does not have to be at the moment health and fitness related or join my challenge related. Did you get out of your comfort zone? And that's a big one for me, yes, because some of this stuff is new to me and I'm learning something and I feel good about it. So that's it. Really simple power session. You can break it up if you need to. You can do it all in one sitting. You can do multiple rounds every single day. And that is it. Okay, guys, thanks for being on with me. Thanks for joining me and have an amazing day. Let me